What's going on, guys? It's 2019 and we're going to be starting this year off on the right foot. We are going to be doing a variety hour in about 10 minutes. What does that mean for you? That you're going to be seeing some of the weapons and ordinances you don't see, at least not out of me, and for the most part, the majority of the community. Even when I brought out the Kraber, it's not typical for me. You guys saw that I had about 4 hours on my Kraber. Even for veterans, there's weapons that we haven't gotten a chance to actually use. For example, the satchel charge. And kind of for a good reason, because after Titanfall 1, the satchel charge was just crippled. And whenever I start getting on my game, why do you have to ruin my buzz, Reaper? This is my first game with the satchel charge. And I start double tapping the grenade button because for some reason I thought that was the shortcut. It turns out it's actually the right trigger because you're holding it. And between the delay of throwing it and being able to actually detonate it, even when you hit the right button, it seems like they're duds and they're not gonna blow. I find these a little bit awkward and nowhere near what they used to be in Titanfall 1. Try this, mind control. It was super effective against the first Titan. The second Titan needed a little bit of persuasion. I'm hit with confusion right now. No idea how that worked out. The grappling hook is by far my best weapon. I use it to set up everything. And in the near future, I'm going to be putting out a video about the grappling hook that shows all these advanced tricks. And if you really want to be a ninja pilot, that means that you have to pass all basic training, and part of that includes fighting in a pit like this. This is just a standard pit, no knives, no acids, so... What? How are you still alive? That was point blank, this thing's amped? Come on, you gotta die. Okay. But yeah, we need more pits. We need more of those crazy kung fu movie kind of levels where you're jumping between these poles. Bring back that fog that electrifies you. They're called smoke grenades, right? Sorry, it's hard to remember when no one uses them. Alright, we have one more pilot. What's he using? Because it's an EPG. Now that's ninja-like. Let's take some time to reload. He's throwing all the explosives right now. Alright, fair enough. Good trade. But this guy's got nothing on poles and jagged edges. I trade with that all the time when I'm using a grenadier. You clip it and you go boom. Let's see if this works. Alright. The EPG is fast enough that I feel like you can kind of snipe with it. It's a solid projectile weapon. I like this one. I actually like the softball quite a bit too. The Mastiff is fun as well. I'm also stuck at sensitivity 5, which has helped my Mastiff game a lot. It's kind of awkward on some of my other guns, so it's getting me a little bit of getting used to, especially on my North Star because I was used to the force sensitivity. Same with the Ion when you zoom in with the laser. It's a lot different. And since it's variety hour, let's jump into some COD for like the next 15-20 seconds. You know why? Because there's really not much to say about COD. Have you ever played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Modern Warfare 1? Modern Warfare 3? Have you ever played Ghosts? Have you ever played Advanced Warfare? That was by far one of the worst. Well, it's all just Call of Duty. But I don't need too much of this in my life. It's like one just big hit of it, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm done with Call of Duty. You have nothing else to offer. But it goes and even starts stroking your ego. It's like, why are you self-conscious? Why do you always need everybody to like you, COD? Just be you. I know you come out every year and try to reinvent yourself, but what are you doing? Because you're definitely not innovating. And why is it like a Nightmare Before Christmas, but you went through the Halloween door with these cosmetics? Let's try something a little bit unorthodox when it comes to sniping. We're gonna get right up in their face. There's 3 Titans I've been peppering for a while now. They're all pretty weak. Alright, the first boss is just automated, so that wasn't too tough. Our second Gundam is manned, and he has enough sense to eject. Their third is their captain, so he has to go down with the ship, and down does he go! Ninja pilots! Skipping off of ships, I find the best results when you stop moving it. It seems to push you better if you're not putting any kind of directional inputs. So that's just a quick tip. Close, 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 close. Oh, the double take. The double take is, it's decent. I actually did really well this game. On a short range map, no, I did awful. But when I actually had some room to maneuver, it played pretty well. I was trying to hold him still so I could shoot him, but it worked out anyways.
Nice double. Good work taking out that Ronin, pilot.
This is deceiving because of the way it shoots. The ammo count is messed up, right? It's not actually 12 shots. It's the same thing that gets me when the Cold War shooting. I'm like, oh, I have 8 rounds left, and it's like, nope, that's only 2 shots. It shoots by 4s. It's trying to show me numbers like Number Muncher. And why is Call of Duty biting on Titanfall? Getting a sniper class, using grapples, and overpowered close range melee. Come on, stop biting on us. A missile, which is practically just a cluster bomb that gets shot out from the sky instead of off of a Titan. Come on. How does no one see this? This is obvious. This is so obvious. So we're getting to the end of this game. You can check out the score. It's really close at this point. I like Scorch so much. I'm practically a Scorch main right now. It's the only heavy Titan I play as well. I don't use Legion. And the good thing about it is that I don't miss the battery as much when I'm running the random boost. Also, since I have that tempered plating upgrade, I have no crit spots. By the way, you can get your core off and eject at the same time. Okay, I wanted to go for a grapple. I forgot I was running Invis. And this is how this plays out. This is just how I feel like for all the other abilities. It's just so boring. I don't add anything. I'd always rather do blank plus grapple or grapple plus blank. Otherwise it's like you phase shifted out. No, not the same effect. I was camoed. Not the same effect. Yeah. Everything just seems a lot more exciting for me as not only a player, but I have to imagine as a viewer it makes the game a little bit more exciting to see. I don't see how any of the other abilities are as fun to watch as grapple. By the way, this is the best clip I can get with the DMR. I'm even trying to make it a jumping shot. I don't want to do it on my feet. And I'm like, come on, let's just finish this. And I'm like, I'm done. That's it. This gun was so incomplete. It seems like they put more effort into the skin than they did into the actual gun. It's just so badly balanced at this point. It feels like trash. It doesn't reward a steady hand because the recoil and then where the next bullet goes, I don't know about that gun. It's definitely not right. I think they should have gone the way of making it a lot more accurate, giving it some aim assist as well. Maybe making it slower to ADS. It's meant to be played in the back. It won't give you too much control up front, like as in non-existent hipfire accuracy and things like that. It could use some work, and I think everybody can agree with that. If it didn't need any work, then you'd see it a little bit more. The Hemlock made a comeback, and I'm impressed by the way that some people use the Hemlock. I've used it myself. It's not bad. Again, it's going to bring you a little bit further back. If you try to be too aggressive with it, you're not going to do too well. Even for as overpowered as a Spitfire is, if you try to play it like an SMG, you're not going to get the same results. You're going to do better with an SMG with that playstyle. The Dome Shield practically contained that blast. That was pretty cool. My teammate also just got 2 Kraber kills, and we're right back in the running. This is a perfect opportunity for me. I just have to pretty much run it as fast as possible. I have to make sure I contain him so I can get close to him with my thermite shield and then start putting on the last little bits of damage I need. And if he would have played it a little bit better, he probably could have gotten out of there, or at least held out long enough that maybe one of his guys could have gotten the last kill. A lot of you guys have been sending me clips, and that's awesome. Some of them are actually pretty funny. Some of them are quite skillful. And some of them just kind of let me see how other people play. And some people, if people are sending it to me, I have to imagine that they think that it's good. But I'm also going to be ripping it apart from my end I kind of criticize it and things like that. And I notice when people hesitate a lot, they'll get a kill and then they'll take a breather and try to be like, where am I going to go after this? And if you can get out of those moments a lot faster and not fall into those, you're going to play so much better, because hesitation is the killer in games. Future reference, I'm supposed to exit out of the cockpit, not try to eject. If not, it also ejects him, right? Clearly I didn't think it through, because it doesn't make sense to try to drop it and eject. It's still funny. Everything with that pit is funny to me. But that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. For the next video, I'm actually going to be throwing you guys a complete game. What weapon do you think it's going to be? I'll give you a hint. It's going to be one of the Grenadiers, and it's one you haven't seen in a while, so that can actually probably be any of the Grenadiers, because I don't think we've done too much with them up until now. So that's what you guys have to look forward to. Again, if you want to support the channel, make sure to like, comment. If you're new here, subscribe. We always come back at least once a week. And when we do full games, probably that won't count as our once a week. So don't worry, guys. More content to come. Thank you for joining me. Paper, cut to you. And I'll see you guys next time.